We're underway for the second match thanks to Hire Depot and Hare House. A big win by the YJFL Division 2. We've now got Division 1 against the Eastern Football League. Both teams 1 win, 1 loss so far in the carnival. Look forward to seeing how this game pans out. Virtually neighbouring leagues like the Northern Football League for Yarra Junior, and straight away a chain of hand passing, and getting involved is Kai Parker. He'll drive the kick towards half forward. They're heading towards the Greensborough end, the Yarra Junior Football League. Eastern in the Hawthorn colours. And it's out of bounds on the outer side. Attacking side of the wing. Some familiar names have played on the carnival before in this team. Bottom age players. Knocked down. A lot of contested footy and bodies buffeting against each other. And it'll be thrown back into play between wing and half forward for Yarra. Knock to the back. Stalemate. The umpire says, give it to me. Laying a good tackle there for Eastern was Jackson Fitzsimmons. Knocked out on the wing on the outer side. Ball to be won. This is what Yarra Juniors second division were very good at. The ground ball gets and having numbers around the contest, outnumbering Riddle regularly. They get a kick on this occasion, a flying kick that goes out of bounds. Boundary throw in again. Just in front of the dugout where the Eastern coaches' box is. Trailing it in, winning down the shallow ruck work was Smith Secker, and they'll get a free kick from that contest. Eastern, high ball from behind. That's a very good mark. Taken by Ratkovic. You look to kick into the middle of the ground, but has it chopped off cleverly by Bartlett. Bartlett's got a player running for him on the broadcast wing. He'll look to take them on, or he'll bust through tackles quite cleverly. That is Ivanovic. And now he gets it towards centre half forward and beating a couple of would-be tackles again as the ball got at his bootlaces was Bartlett. And it goes through for a behind. First score on the board. On the Hare House scoreboard, 1 behind to nothing. Back into play to half back for Yarra. Kick down the line. Jack Pousty receives. I've just had a chat to his parents. Max and Nicole out of bounds on the full, so it's a turnover to Hawthorn. Fisted down at the drop. They have numbers. The handball was a little bit too fierce there for Wilson, the captain, so he couldn't get it. It's inside attacking 50 again for Eastern at the Bundoora end. And players taking an attack. I think Wilson, the captain, was the one that was brought down there. Thuttering Holt, 40 from goal for Eastern. And trying to grab the footy, not able to, was Pousty once more. And also involved too was McConnell of Eastern. Quick kick around the body now for Yarra. And not a clean bounce for Robbins, who then receives a hand pass from his teammate Lawrence, and Robbins gets it down the broadcast wing with a bit of fluency. And Vervoort, who's played in this competition before, kicks inside 50, but turned over again. Pousty gets an unkind bounce, but his second effort is sensational, and he'll win a free kick because he tackled brilliantly. Gets the hand pass at close quarters. Feeding it over the top now. Kick inside 50. High ball. Players getting out the back. That should nearly be a strong mark. No, not quite taken. Off hands. Through for a behind. It was good work around the outer side. 1 behind a piece. Hare House scoreboard. In short. Divas marks. Kicks his team to the wing, getting out marked is Purser Jude in the Lime green helmet for Eastern. Intercepting that mark was Tyler Hamilton. Kicks to centre half forward. And a free kick off the play again to Eastern. Just filling each other out here. 5 minutes gone. 1 point to both teams. Kick out to the outer side. Mark taken by Barber. Barber kicks down the line now for Eastern. They'll go inboard. Watt had it squared up for him. He kicks now in the direction of Purser Jude. Dancing, but his hand pass misses the target. Intended for Smirk, the deputy vice-captain of Eastern. They've got it just outside attacking 50. Tap down again. Got a chance to kick it long. Inside 50. Good use of the body by the Yarra defenders. Yep. We're unsure which way to go. Good mark, Carews. And they kick towards the outer side of the ground. There'll be a free kick at half back. Just a bit stop-start at the moment. Long ball towards the wing, but not a great kick. Defence is good. Divas in the road. Has a player, if he can get it to him, as it rolls through the mud. Picking it up now, then U-turning is Jackson Fitzsimmons. Swings it out now to Chambers in the green boots. Goes defensively by hand, but that kick is chopped off again by Hamilton. And he finds a target in Vervoort, but that kick is also impeded. Chambers receives on the outside, wobbles a kick to half forward. The finger breaker, very clever mark taken for Eastern by McConnell. McConnell in quickly, kicks into the pocket, 1-on-2 against the forward there for Eastern. He couldn't hang on to the mark, McLaren. Off hands, and now Yarra run out of defence. Left foot kick off the side of the boot, down the line. Getting high is Vervoort again. Had a couple of opponents in the road, but he got support at the last minute, and swinging a kick around the body is Kafiso. But once more, it's chopped off. And they get a kick inside 50 through Ivanovic. The defences are outstanding at both teams. Good play by Divas. And now they swing inside 50. And loose men everywhere and into an open goal. And the player getting on the end of that as they ran hard was Robbins. It was all about just the switch from Eastern. The last kick inside 50 not working for them at the moment. And they didn't have enough players on that outer side. They were all on the broadcast side looking for an opportunity. And Yarra were able to get across and run and spread and kick the first goal of the match. 1-1-7 through Robbins, 2-1 behind on the Hare House scoreboard. High Depot, our other sponsor as well. It'll be thrown up in the middle of the ground. First quarter of the First Division under-15 game. After in the Second Division game, Yarra Junior won easily over Riddle. Fist down in the middle. Ball to be won. Near the mud. And it'll be thrown up again. On the bottom of the pack for Yarra was Antonellos. And he's opposed in this contest to Knapp of Eastern. Spins around, loose ball in the middle. Downs gets a hand pass out towards the wing on the outer side. Doesn't pitch all that well for Collins. He goes after it again. Ball to be won. And eventually out of bounds. Just slightly attacking side of the wing for Eastern, heading to the Bundoora end. 1-1-7 to 1 behind. Hare House scoreboard. 9 minutes gone in the opening quarter. Boundary throw-in. Tap to the back by Vervoort. The umpire has called for a secondary bounce. Vervoort. In fact, it's Van Hartem who'll get the free kick. Brought down in the ruck contest for Yarra. Vervoort, I thought, might have nearly shoved an opponent out of it. Picked up by Collins at ground level, dragged down, and it affects the kick, and a turnover for Eastern inside defensive 50 at the Greensboro end. Low flat kick going straight down the middle, just getting a hand in there. to make it a 50-50 ball for Yarra was Antonolis. He did well to knock it out to his teammate Reed, who's dragged down from behind. Tackling from both teams pretty good so far. And there's a free kick at half back to Smirk. Smirk will go wide. Pick out a teammate for Easton. Mark is completed by Ivanovic. Ivanovic at centre half back looking for Chambers. Doing well to put the body on the line and make a contest. Antonolis. It's the second defensive act he's done around about the attacking 50. And they managed to get the ball on the rebound through Reed. And he hits a teammate on the chest for another shot at goal. Yarra and Antonolis should get a score involvement for that. Wonderful piece of defensive work. Here's Parker. 45 metres out on the right. Launches long. And he misses to the left-hand side. One, 2-8 to 1 behind. Harehouse scoreboard. Kick back into play. Finds a player on his own. Ivanovic, who's been good in defence so far. In short to half-back. Mark dropped, but Easton have time to recover and kick long to the wing. 2-on-1 against. Spills to the back of the pack. Well met by Carews. Carews gets a hand pass out to Vavut. Vavut on the outside. By hand to Hamilton. Hamilton swings a little left foot kick. Grubby ball. Going after it is Rozevsky. Taken in a tackle. Lost control of it. Ball's just outside attacking 50. Chambers goes without it for Easton. Big tackle late as Yarra were on the pounce once more. Not able to get free. And the player that was looking to get free was Robbins, the goal kicker. Got about 8 minutes left in this first quarter. Low scoring scrap at the moment. Tap down. Robbins gets a hand pass out that is knocked down. Chambers receives on the outside. Looks like Tony Antrovas from many, many years ago played at Essendon. Turns it over and the good mark completed by Bonello. Bonello kicks inside 50. Again held up on a tackle. 45 from goal at left half forward. Antonolis does well to win from the ruck contest. Gets a hand pass out defensively to Downs. High ball as they have another chance to shoot towards goal, and it's a behind for Yarra. 1-3-9 to 1 behind. 7.5 left in the quarter. Kick back into play. Ivanovic takes the mark again. He found himself on his own a few times. Kick okay. Picks out a target. And it's Knapp. Knapp will go wide to the half-back line on the outer side. Smirk, the deputy vice-captain, takes the mark for Easton. On the left, launches. Not a great kick. Almost intercepted. Stretching high. Couldn't quite take the mark there. Anastopoulos, but they get the ball back inside 50 Yarra again. A lot of Eastern numbers around and they win the ball back with some good tackling. Just can't quite get the ball past the middle of the ground at the moment. Smirk receives a hand pass. He kicks down the line again. Again, not precise with the kick. Now they've got a chance to get going. Feeding it over the top. They get it towards half forward. Good tackling. Ensured that the last of the possessions is run down. Antonolis outstanding again, but he can't get a decent possession. Easton scrubber a little kick in the road. Hamilton for Yarra. Down the line towards the wing on the outer side. Mark nearly completed for Easton by Garrett. And then he tries to lay some pressure. And he gets a hand pass out to McCardle. And then it's turned over as Yarra put it through for a behind. 1-4-10 to 1 behind. Under 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter on the High Depot Harehouse scoreboard. Back into play. Smirk the left footer, high ball to the half-back line. Looking for someone to grab it. Couldn't grab it on that occasion was Reinders. And Yarra get the footy, but they turn it over. And an easy mark to Alcock. Alcock for Easton in the middle of the ground. Once again turned over on hands and knees in the mud. Pousty gets the hand pass out. And And they get a hurry kick again through Antonolis, and it goes out of bounds on the outer side. So a real defensive game at the moment. Yarra will look better. Certainly have more time inside 50. Free kick going to Yarra. Quick kick to centre half forward. Mark not taken. Chance now. Player brought down in a tackle. It's going to be a sling tackle. I will say that a lot of these are line ball, but they were given in the first game. They've been given in the second game. That's all you can ask. Lawrence with that free kick for the sling tackle. 45 metres out, directly in front. Lawrence's kick is on line and squeezes home to the Greensboro end. 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. On the Hare House scoreboard, thanks to Hire Depot, it is 2-4-16 to 1 behind. So a 15-point lead for Yarra Junior, looking to make it 2 from 3 like their first team. So out of the middle goes Easton. High kick inside 50. Defence has been good. Bringing it to ground again is Hamilton, one of the tall defenders for Yarra. Squeezing kick inside 50. Hand pass comes out. Intercepted though by Yarra. And then a good tackle laid 20 metres out by Easton to keep it well inside their attacking sphere. The player that laid the tackle there was Max Bartlett. At the Bundoora end, knocked down again. Cleared out of defence by Hamilton once more for Yarra. Down the line. Thought there should have nearly been a free kick to go the way of Vervoort against Garrett for the chopping of the arms, but he did well to win the ball and get a hand pass out to McCardle. McCardle's kick doesn't really find a target, and it's held up at centre half back by Reid of Yarra. 30 from goal. 2-4-16 to 1 behind. 2.5 remaining in the quarter. Knocked down again. Shuffled out towards the boundary by McCardle. He got outnumbered. Quick kick by Yarra, but Garrett's in the road. Gets around a couple of opponents. Swings back to centre half forward. No mark taken. At the drop, Yarra will share the footy out of defence through Collins. Collins gets the hand pass in the old 1-2. And now on the left, he kicks down the line again. Over the head of Van Hartem. Waiting on the outside now is Vervoort, who's been good so far. He feeds a hand pass inside. And then a good tackle laid for Easton by Garrett, who's been okay so far. Thrown up in front of our commentary position in the grandstand here at the Bank Reserve. And it's taken over the boundary. And it's just slightly attacking side of the wing. 2-4-16 to 1 behind. We've got 1 minute 35 and counting in the opening quarter remaining. 15-point lead. Knocked to the back by Van Hattem again. And it might be taken by Antonellis, who's been superb, especially with his defensive efforts. But held up by Alcock at half-back for Easton. And the last player to get up, a little bit shaken and stirred as he was beset upon in that contest for Yarra, is Thomas Reid. Knocked down, winning the contest and getting a slick hand pass out with Gaffer. Famous name in footy. High kick, misses to the left-hand side. Trying to rein that one in. The kick coming inside 50 was Parisi of Yarra. 2-5-17 to 1 behind. Lead of 16 points. And they thoroughly deserve their lead here, Yarra. They've certainly been peppering a lot. Been inside 50 on many more occasions than Easton. Back into play Alcock. Sorry, Smirk. High ball and a very, very good mark taken. It's not a great kick. Awkward kick by Gill. But then the kick comes straight back to him and he takes the mark at half back. Oh, his kick had too much on it for Chambers. Way too much. If you're going to lead wide and you're going to honour that lead, you've got to get it precise. They'll learn, these young boys. High ball by Yarra, inside 50. Bounces to the back of the pack and smirks there again. He's been pretty good, but that kick was a hurried one. In the road, ready to pick it up now is Jack Pasty, but he can't get a clean possession. He's brought to ground, and that completes the opening quarter, dominated by Yarra Junior Football League on the Hare House scoreboard, thanks to High Depot. 2-5, 17-1 behind. We'll come back with the second quarter shortly.
Sinead Plunkett, St Mary's.
Chloe Chesser, St Mary's. Is it a boy?
No.
Girl?
Yeah.
Footy player?
No.
Do they have blonde hair?
No.
Do they have brown hair?
Yeah.
Do I know them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they our age?
No.
Are they way older?
Not way older.
I don't know. I give up.
Beyonce. Is it a girl?
No.
Are they famous for, like, sporting?
Yes.
Do they play AFL?
Yes.
Do they play for Brisbane?
No.
Carlton?
No.
Paddy Cripps?
I said no.
Bailey Smith?
No. You're just thinking of the hot ones, aren't you?
Do they still play?
Yeah.
Are they a captain? I don't know captains anyway. Do they play for Melbourne?
No.
Do they play for North?
No.
West Coast?
No.
Suns?
No.
Essendon?
No.
Richmond?
Yes.
Oh, is it Dusty?
Yes.
Get your game face on.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Hey Sophie, congratulations, you got the job. I just got off the phone with my client and I couldn't wait to call you and tell you. I know this has been your dream job for some time, so you can have a better sense of work-life balance and actually get to spend more time with your kids. I'm genuinely so excited for you. Congratulations again, Sophie.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
Hi, Luke Beveridge here. Coaching has its rewards, but it also has its challenges. So thank you for taking on this important role. To assist the coaching community further, we're excited to introduce you to Rookie Me, the official coaching technology partner of the AFL. The Rookie Me team have developed RM Coach, an innovative online coaching platform for AFL accredited coaches. RM Coach hosts an extensive library of drills, coaching tools and educational information in line with AFL curriculum. This season, take your coaching to the next level. RM Coach, evolve the game.
So the second quarter about to start for Hire Depot and Harehouse. 2-5-17 to 1 behind. Good start by Yarra Junior. Easton had their moments, but the defence was really good, really tight. First 10 minutes, both teams turned it over. They were just trying to work each other out, and Yarra would be happy with this performance. 1 win, 1 loss for both teams going into this match in the under-15 First Division competition. Second Division, Yarra Junior had a terrific win. Free kick with it too many inside the centre square. Yes, there's going to be a free kick. And Harry Ryan will take it. Handballs to Smirk, who's one of the creators. Ivanovic. Kick not great. Attacking side of the centre square. And then swung high by Garrett. But turned over again across half back. Down the line. Pousty receives it. His kick's not great, but they get it towards the wing. Hand pass comes out towards Pousty again, taken in a tackle, fumble, but got his hands free while being claimed. Kicks towards half forward. Van Hatten went up, he couldn't take the mark. But Yarra get the ball. Hand pass close to the boundary. Kept alive. Kick towards half forward and a turnover once more. Half distance pass, not great. Taken on the burst. Handball looking for Smirk, had too much on it. And going back in after his kick had missed the target, the layer tackle was Jack Campbell of Easton. He may get another chance here as it was turned over by Yarra, and Campbell's effort okay again. Pousty gets in the road with the spillage for Yarra. And they get on the outside now through at Antonellis. They kick back inside 50 once more. Spills to the back of the pack. Vivut is lurking with intent. He receives the footy now. He gets confronted. Has to go back by hand. Good play to get the hand pass out. Collins does well. And then he gets his kick smothered. Vivut again, swinging ball. Mark probably should have been taken there by Leeton. He dropped the mark he should have taken on his own. And then the handball comes out of defence once more, and Garrett receives. Throws it on the boot. Works out on this occasion. And mark taken by McConnell. McConnell kicks into the middle of the ground. Kick's not hitting the targets. Loose ball. Ball's on the deck, attacking side of the wing. Pousty's there again for Yarra. He has support and the teammate at close quarters in Downs. And now they get a hurry kick out of the pack again. Been quite busy this quarter, Campbell, for Easton. He bumbles it inside 50, using the body Bartlett, but didn't have enough support until his teammate pounces on it. I thought that Yarra were going to clear, and then out of nothing. They were able to get on a ground ball and put it through for a behind. 2 behinds to 2-5-17, and the play that did that was Miles Reinders. Back into play. Downs. Footy on the outer side. Good contest out there. Starting to hunt in packs here. Bartlett receives the kick after the turnover from Easton. Van Hartem got involved in ensuring that their defensive structure stood firm and they didn't concede. They have the ball at half back on the outer side. Getting up past, he couldn't take the mark. Ball goes to ground. Taken by Smirk. He receives the hand pass, throws it on the boot for Easton. But turned over again. Getting a hand pass is Hamilton. But the kick is smothered brilliantly. Well played by Chambers. Chambers gets it to his teammate who's running into an open goal. And he misses behind. Smirk. 3 behinds to 2-5-17. Back into play. Yarra favours the broadcast side. Getting up to try and take the mark. Gaffer. And he wasn't able to hang on to it for Yarra. He had an opponent right with him. with the long hair in Oliver White. Knocked down, pack forming again. Got the surfy style haircut, Oliver White of Eastern. Van Haddam knocks it out the back, heard the voice. Driven down the wing by Yarra in front of our commentary position. Great mark. One of the better players on the ground, Garrett. Good defensive mark, goes back. Good inside ball, finds his teammate taking the mark in Weller. He kicks to the outer side of the ground, looking for the speedy, helmeted Persadew to run onto it now. Has trouble controlling it. Has his teammate right with him. Doing well in Brava to try and hang on to it for Eastern, but a couple of opponents pressing hard for Yarra. Boundary throw-in on the Hare House scoreboard. It's 2-5-17 to 3 behinds. Both scores this quarter behinds to Eastern, doing a lot of attacking to the Greensboro end. Tap out again. One at ground level by Plutt, but there's a turnover again at half-back. Housey, good kick. On the half volley. Sits for Parker. Parker has a player out in his own here. He's hoping it might sit comfortably for him as well. And it's taken very cleverly by one of the speedy players out there in Leeton. Gets the hand pass out there to a teammate running inside and setting it up in Collins, who got it via Lawrence. But that kick didn't hit the target inside 50. Held up for Yarra. It's breaking down a bit. And it's 40 metres from goal. Their first meaningful move forward, though, to the Bundoora end. Just over 6 minutes gone in the quarter. And out of the middle goes Easton again, a bouncing ball towards the wing. And it came from the boot there of Plutt. Turned over at the back by Yarra again. Collins takes the mark. And he receives from the man who intercepted it, Parker. That's a good kick. Finds the target. Nice mark by Downs. Downs pops inside 50. Almost raked in one hand by Garrett. A lot of almost here from both teams. Doing a bit of watching was Kafiso, number 10 for Yarra. Just got past him slightly. 14-point lead, 17-3. Trying to win it from the contest there was Ryan of Easton. The kick comes out and then Parker sets up a wall. Gets it inside 50. Pousty's there. He's slung as he throws it on the boot and puts the first score of the second quarter on the board for Yarra. 2-6-18 to 3 behinds on the Hare House scoreboard. Thanks to Hire Depot. Back into play. Kick to the back pocket on the outer side. Short again. Devers. High ball towards the wing. Trying to get up Mark in front. Brought down and maybe taken high. Downs. Wins it back at ground level. Forces a hand pass inside 50. Chopped off by Smirk. The Deputy Vice Captain. High kick towards the wing on the outer side for Easton. Bouncing best out there for Wilson. Sort of fell in his lap for Yarra. Kick towards the half-back line. Rebounding at the back again. And doing nicely is Watt for Easton. Getting a bit of the footy at the moment, they are. And a nice mark taken there by Brava. Kick down the line towards half forward. Garrett on the outside. Looking for Persadew. He can't track it for Easton, but he did keep it alive. I thought the ball was actually out. There will be a free kick to Easton on that outer side, and it'll be taken by White. White kicks to centre half forward. They get the numbers back, Yarra, almost taking a good intercept mark. Antonellis, he receives a loose ball now. He's got a player on the inside or the outside. He elects to go for the former on the inside. High ball by Wilson. Bouncing ball over the back. Here's a chance now for Vavut. Has one bounce, has two bounces, into an open goal, and they get one out the back, and he kicks an important goal. Well done, Willem Vavut. Great play, Wilson, to kick it long, and the defenders had come forward there for Easton. They'd pressed up, and there was an opportunity out the back, and Vavut, who's got a good turn of speed, has kicked an important goal to break the deadlock, and that would break the hearts of Easton because they've done so much good work but haven't been able to score a major. 3-6-24 to 3 behinds. Just over 10 minutes remaining on the Harehouse scoreboard, thanks to Hire Depot. So it'll be thrown up again. Knocked down towards Plutt, but his kick is intercepted. And Yarra get it back inside 50. Gafiso lays a good tackle. Smirk has to go back under some pressure. Did well in heavy traffic, not to panic. Go defensively, and now they can go forward through McArdle. From Ivanovic, who receives again and then just does well to pull the kick to Knapp. Finds McArdle again, who's on the move, tucks it under his arm, kicks cleverly. White, good mark in front of our commentary position. White, a high ball off the side of the boot a bit. Big Pack getting back on the second grab. No mark taken. At the drop, Wilson did well to feed a hand pass out. Now through traffic, getting a bit of it is Parker. Spills to him, kicks to the wing. One of these speedy players out there looking to pick it up is Leeton. Gets it down the line again. They can get things going. Cutting inside. Brought down on a tackle. We've got the hand pass Robbins to kick the first goal. Try to get it back to Leeton. Got bowled over. Spills to Hanley of the Eastern team. He gets his kick blanketed. Slightly attacking side of the wing. It'll be thrown up. Good pressure applied there by Lawrence. Thrown up again. Attacking it very, very hard there was Gafer. And the player caught one in Downs. And he'll take a free kick, I think. As he was just bursting his way through on the outside there. Near our commentary position at half forward. Might have got one over the eye. But he's able to take his kick. And he's in very, very short to the pint-sized, fleet-footed. What a great name this is. Bart Leeton. Hopefully it's Bartholomew. Great kick towards the teeth of goal from the young fella. No one can take the mark off hands. 30 metres out from goal. Player put the body on the line. Did he also duck the head? The umpires are not giving those decisions. It's probably the right thing to do ever since Joel Selwood left the game. Rzewski was the player that looked to rove at the front of the pack and get a free kick. Anyway, from that next stoppage, they do get a free kick. And it will be a shot at goal for Yarra. And the player that will be the recipient, one of their best players so far, Antonellos, who's done a lot of good work. Good two-way running at both ends of the ground. He's slightly right of centre half forward. And he'll be looking to put his team 27 points up if he can kick this goal. Antonellos kicks through the footy and posts a major. 4-6-30 to 3 behinds, Yarra Junior on the Harehouse scoreboard, thanks to Hire Depot. And they'll be happy with that. We've got the under-14 First Division game coming up next. Also against Eastern. Both sides undefeated so far in this competition. And we have just under 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. So some work for Eastern to do. Going okay, they're just not able to kick a goal at the moment. Comes out again. Antonellos has been superb. Throws it on the boot. Kicks to half forward. Good pushing and shoving by Yarra to try and keep the ball alive. Spills out though to McArdle, who's had a good game for Eastern. But it'll come straight back. Kicking into bodies Rzewski. Had the ball knocked away. Goes towards the boundary. Good second and third efforts from both teams. Right in front of our commentary position. And especially on that occasion, doing a lot of good work, was Carews for Yarra. Boundary throw-in again. Knocked down. At the drop. Picked up by Smirk. He kicks into the middle of the ground. Doesn't quite get to his teammate in Fitzsimmons. But he did get support at the back there from Garrett, who's had a good game. But turnover once more. This has been their issue. Getting out the back. Taking the mark. And doing well is Pappas. He kicks inside 50 and finds a target. That's the difference. They're finding targets a bit more regularly. Yarra more fluency and fluidity with the ball than Easton, and there'll be a shot at goal 40 metres out. For 3 goals in a row this quarter and 5 unanswered since the start of the game. That's another one. 5-6, 36-3 behinds. And the man that's kicked that one's got 2 this quarter, Vivut. And they're playing some good footy now. Their defence is well structured. And just the disposal, probably because they've been pressured a little bit by the midfield of Yarra, is not helping Easton at the moment. Thrown up in the middle, knocked down. Winning the ruck is Gafer. He's got a good spring on him. Trying to get the hand pass out was Van Hutton, and then he lays a smother after he was dispossessed at centre half forward for Yarra. And also getting involved with Jackson Fitzsimmons, number 8 for Easton. Ruck work. Trying to win it down with Smith-Secker, who's the ruckman at the moment for the Eastern side. Van Hutton wins it down. Rove though by Easton into the middle. Not a great kick by Wilson as he receives the hand pass from Hamilton. Wobbles just towards the wing. But again, they're able to extricate themselves out of it. Good hands on the outside. Receiving the outlet hand pass was Reed. He just squeezes a little kick towards half forward for Yarra, and it'll be held up again, and it'll be a ball up. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. The lead 33 points on the Hare House scoreboard. Little bumbling ball. Yarra back inside, 50 again. Vervoort. Is there going to be a free kick here? Was he shoved forward or is it out of bounds in the pocket? No, free kick. He was shoved forward as he had worked his way to the front. And he's become a weapon down there, looking for his 3rd goal. We saw Woolhouse kick 5 earlier today in the under-15-1s game. Under-15-2s game, I should say, which Yarra won comfortably and comprehensively against Riddle District. Vervoort for his 3rd goal. Does he kick that? Fairly acute angle. 40 metres out, 45-degree angle. That's a goal. To the Bundoora end. He's got 3 now. And being a real difference in this game. A key forward to finish it off. So it's 6-6, 42-3 behinds. 4 goals to none this quarter. And Easton were good for the first 5 minutes, monopolising inside 50 territory, getting 2 behinds, but since then it's been one-way traffic. Quick kick out of the middle as they won the contest through Divas. And the clearance for Easton, but again it's a hurried haphazard kick and they end up on the wing on the outer side. Divas gets the footy back again, has a bounce and on the left, tries to curl a kick to clear oncoming defenders. Not able to do it. And they're able to get the ball out now, Yarra, towards the wing, but overrunning it. Had a couple of opponents pursuing him. Anastopoulos, and then gets a teammate helping him out. That was Ratkovic, who gets it back from Anastopoulos. Ratkovic, Anastopoulos, and also getting involved now is Baldak. Baldak's kick towards the wing, but kicking into bodies, unfortunately, was Alcock for the Eastern side. Then on the ricochet, McCardle, his kick not great, a bit cute. Trying to take them on Bartlett. Did well under pressure. Got a hand pass out now. They look to get going through McConnell. Kick inside 50. Getting on the end of it, Smirk. Smirk's flying shot. Unfortunate. Just misses. That was better. They had to extricate themselves out of traffic. Lots of opponents around them, and with good hands, a good chain of hand passing and linkage they got going around the broadcast side. Back into play in short. They're fourth behind. They trail by 38 points, almost at half time on the Harehouse scoreboard. High kick to the wing. Well, two players are going for the mark. K-Roos has paid it. Might be the last act of this quarter. Nice kick down the ground. Good mark taken by Lawrence. There it is, half time, as he went inside looking for a 1-on-3 contest for Yarra in Baldock with three opponents all around him, including Divas and Ivanovic of Eastern. So half time for High Depot and Harehouse, 6-6-42 to 4 behinds. And Yarra dominating. Vervoort, one of the stars, with 3 goals so far for Yarra. So we'll take a break and be back with the second half shortly. One more game to go after this, and that is the Under-14s Division 1. 2 undefeated sides, Eastern and also Yarra Juniors, thanks to High Depot and Harehouse. Back soon.
Sinead Plunkett, St Mary's.
Chloe Chesser, St Mary's. Is it a boy?
No.
Girl?
Yeah.
Footy player?
No.
Do they have blonde hair?
No.
Do they have brown hair?
Yeah.
Do I know them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they our age?
No.
Are they way older?
Not way older.
I don't know. I give up.
Beyonce. Is it a girl?
No.
Are they famous for, like, sporting?
Yes.
Do they play AFL?
Yes.
Do they play for Brisbane?
No.
Carlton?
No.
Paddy Cripps?
I said no.
Bailey Smith?
No. You're just thinking of the hot ones, aren't you?
Do they still play?
Yeah.
Are they a captain? I don't know captains anyway. Do they play for Melbourne?
No.
Do they play for North?
No.
West Coast?
No.
Suns?
No.
Essendon?
No.
Richmond?
Yes.
Oh, is it Dusty?
Yes.
Get your game face on.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Congratulations, you got the job. I just got off the phone with my client and I couldn't wait to call you and tell you. I know this has been your dream job for some time, so you can have a better sense of work-life balance and actually get to spend more time with your kids. I'm genuinely so excited for you. Congratulations again, Sophie.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
Hi, Luke Beveridge here, Coaching has its rewards, but it also has its challenges. So thank you for taking on this important role. To assist the coaching community further, we're excited to introduce you to Rookie Me, the official coaching technology partner of the AFL. The Rookie Me team have developed RM Coach, an innovative online coaching platform for AFL accredited coaches. RM Coach hosts an extensive library of drills, coaching tools and educational information in line with AFL curriculum. This season, take your coaching to the next level. RM Coach, evolve the game.
I'm Matt K. Ruse and I play for St Mary's.
I'm Ashton Stochkowski and I play for the Parade St Damians. A singer?
No.
Are they a sport player?
Yes.
Do they play AFL?
No.
Do they play basketball? Cricket?
Yes.
Oh, gee. Shane Warne? Are they famous? Like, are they a famous person?
For a cricket player, yeah.
No idea. No idea. Nothing's come to mind. No, don't even know.
Are you serious? Is it a singer?
No.
An actor?
No.
So not an actor. Not music. Like, that. What other categories are there? Oh yeah. Is it famous? Like a famous person?
Yeah, they're pretty famous.
Are they famous for like a sport? Or
No.
I actually have no idea what other topic there could be.
He's the owner of a car brand.
Oh, Elon Musk? Yeah.
Get your guy face on.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Hey Sophie, congratulations, you got the job. I just got off the phone with my client and I couldn't wait to call you and tell you. I know this has been your dream job for some time, so you can have a better sense of work-life balance and actually get to spend more time with your kids. I'm genuinely so excited for you. Congratulations again, Sophie.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
Hi, Luke Beveridge here. Coaching has its rewards, but it also has its challenges. So thank you for taking on this important role. To assist the coaching community further, we're excited to introduce you to Rookie Me, the official coaching technology partner of the AFL. The Rookie Me team have developed RM Coach, an innovative online coaching platform for AFL accredited coaches. RM Coach hosts an extensive library of drills, coaching tools and educational information in line with AFL curriculum. This season, take your coaching to the next level. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Hi, I'm Polly.
Hi, I'm Rose.
And we both play for Hawthorn Sits. Am I a girl?
No.
Am I a boy?
Yes.
Do I play AFL?
No.
Am I an entertainer?
Not really, no.
Do I play for sport?
No. They were in the news this week.
Can't think of anyone. Who is in the...
Do you want another?
Yes, please.
They are quite old.
Is it Donald Trump?
They weren't in the news.
Yes, they were.
British.
I don't know, another hint, please.
Part of the royal family.
King Charles.
So the second half underway. Quite a lot of people here. Massive queue at the kiosk. And out of the middle go the Eastern Football League. Looking to kick it long inside 50. Came from the boot of Flutt. And now they have a chance for a shot at goal, and they get one. Bartlett finishes it off. Finally able to get one through. They've always started the court as well with a lot of vim and vitality. But a flying shot in the opening 30 seconds after Plutt was able to get it out of the middle. And that'll help their cause. 1-4-10 to 6-6-42. It was 38 points at quarter time, or at half time. The queue's virtually down in the change rooms. That's how long the queue is for the kiosk. The lady's doing a great job in there. Trying to win the footy out for Eastern. His Chambers has been pretty good so far today. Not able to get hold of it, though, properly on this occasion. And it'll be thrown up in the middle. See if they can make more of an impact. Smith-Secker wins it down for Eastern. Taken defensively, though. Handball, though. Misses the target, or wasn't taken cleanly, unfortunately, for Yarra. And it goes towards the boundary on the outer side. It's almost kept alive. And then it goes out of bounds on the outer side. So it'll be thrown back into play. Knocked down, Smith-Secker. Hand pass out from Purser Jude. Trying to thread it through traffic for Eastern. It's at half-back. Yarra just having trouble clearing the defensive 50 at the moment at the Bundoora end. Now they get a free kick and they escape from the contest with some pace. Around the outer side. Rastevsky, kick towards the wing. Mark not taken. Who's going to win it at ground level? Always important after the mark wasn't quite completed by the high-flying Robbins, who kicked the first goal of the game for Yarra. Gafer squeezing through traffic. Good mark at half-back for Eastern again. His defence at times has been okay. One of their better players has been Garrett. And also helping him out down on the last line of defence is Ivanovic, another solid defender today. Under pressure, here's Alcock on the left. Neat little player. Goes down the line again at half-back. Controlling the footy early stages, third quarter, Eastern. High ball towards the wing. Spills to the back. Hamilton, nice ball. Inside ball to Collins. Collins pops a little pass over the top to Ratkovic. Ratkovic has a player out in his own. If he can get a kind bounce, he slipped over as it was coming in his direction. Pappas. And then he's held up at a tackle, attacking side of the wing. We're going to have a guest who played in the recent match, Orlando Sukas, about to join us. We'll just get him to pop these headphones on. There you go, mate. So we'll just make sure that's working okay. You got me, Orlando? Yeah, that's the one. Thanks for joining us. Good win earlier today. Enjoy that?
Yeah, it was a good win for the boys. Yeah, good performance from everyone.
Yeah, they all played pretty well. It was you got on top. They had their moments, didn't they? You sort of just had to work through it a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Once again, like we just backed each other, backed ourselves, and it was a good win coming off a loss against Southern Metro on Saturday.
Yeah, good to have a win, isn't it? So 2 from 3, you finished the carnival quite well. What did you learn about your football?
I learned that it's good to be a leader. You can have a lot of voice out there, even though if you don't play your role. Like if you're not playing your role, that you're playing club footy, it's just you got to be accountable for yourself and for your team.
So, as a leader, you're one of the leaders out there. You like using your voice. You like encouraging your teammates. You always got to try and be encouraging, don't you? It's not about being critical, Orlando, is it? You just got to make sure that you're keeping an eye on things.
Yeah, no, obviously it's good. Like just hyping the boys up before the game, just getting into them, and just trying to do everything you can to get your boys up.
Did you know many? I suppose you've played against a lot of these boys, haven't you? Did you know many of the boys that were in your team?
Yeah, obviously we've done the 6-week, 8-week training program before we started the actual carnival. So I got to know a few of the boys really well, which was actually really good because you meet a lot of new people.
Yeah, you certainly do, don't you? I mean, it's a pretty good team. Was it a difficult process? Do you know of how they selected the 2 teams? I mean, obviously you'd like to play in Division 1, but even to be selected in Division 2 is a great achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously I would love to be playing this side playing today, but I can't complain. 55 out of 150 competing.
Gee, it's a good effort, isn't it? Who's your club team?
Club team Bulleen Temp.
Right, okay. How's your season going?
Yeah, going well so far. Div 1, we're playing well. It's just been ups and downs, but we should be right. We're going well.
You reckon you can make the finals?
Yeah, I hope so.
Who's the team to beat outside yourselves?
Well, we've had a run through with them before, but same areas have been doing pretty well.
Yeah, they're a good side, aren't they? They're a good club. They've had a few AFL players come through the system over the years. They're a well-structured team, aren't they?
They've picked up a few this year. I think a couple, Max Downs, Kai Parker playing for the Div 1 boys today. But
yes, they've been playing well, haven't they? So they've done a good job here with their defence in particular. So did you train together, or did you eventually train as separate teams?
Yeah, we all through that 6-week training block, we all trained together, which was really good. So yeah, you kind of hang out with your mates and just it's all good competition. Like no one's everyone's up to their own standards, and it's all good. But in the last 2 weeks, we've been training with each other, and then we had our last meeting with Yarra on last Wednesday, where we just talked about our game against Northern, and then I think that was it, for the Yarra trainings.
So at the moment here, we've got Orlando who's joined us from the Division 2 team for Yarra. Had a big win today over Riddle. 6-7, 43 to 1-4-10. It's been very defensive this quarter. The only goal coming from Easton. But I've been very impressed with just the defensive structures that you young men are taught about at a young age. I mean, when you're under 11, under 12, you just chase the footy and you're having fun. But by about under 13, under 14, you're taught about being behind the ball, about setting up a wall to stop the ball from going outside, attacking 50. Does it take a while to learn that, or does it become basically automatic straight away?
Oh, no, obviously we've got amazing coaches down here like Vinny and Schultz and a lot of good mentors around us. So we obviously, everyone matures from that, and just you can just become a better player from that. So it's good to have those people down there with you, just pushing you through it, and just you learn a lot of new things about yourself and about the game. So there's a few things I learned just as a defensive player. I've switched from midfield to defensive throughout my career, so it's been good.
Great second recovery by Vavut. He had one kick smothered and he got it behind. So 6-8, 44 to 1-4-10 on the Hare House scoreboard. And receiving the footy at half-back for the Eastern Footy League is Ryden Brava. And they're in short, but that's a well, a kick that actually hits the turf by Reinders, and it's at half forward now. Beating a couple, doing well to get around opponents is Kafiso. Then he elects to go for a hand pass, which doesn't quite work. It's quite muddy out there, and you look like you've been in the mud a lot. Need to go and have a couple of showers, Orlando.
Yeah, definitely that middle's like a cow pit. So.
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Because the rest of the ground's in great shape, bar that little middle bit. There's Chambers sockers it forward for the Eastern team. Some work to do, last line of defence to try and clear it. And Wilson runs it through after he receives a hand pass under the pump from his teammate in Toby Callahan. So you're back playing club footy this week now?
Yeah, we're back. We got Park Orchard, so that should be a good run. We faced them before we got up, but yeah, they're much better, so it should be good.
All right, well, I really appreciate you coming up to join us. And good luck for the rest of the season. And well done on what you've achieved so far.
Thank you.
Good on you. Orlando joining us from the second division team of the Yarra Junior Footy League. Had a big win today, and he played a big part in it as well. And just have a look at his legs and his hands, covered in mud. Kick down the line. Housty with the ball now on the outer side of the ground. Not much happening while we had a good chat to Orlando there. Just the defence is on top again. A bit like the first quarter. Free kick now to the Eastern team. The only goal's been kicked by Eastern. Bartlett, they deserve that. 1-5-11 to 6-8-44, and they get a 50-metre penalty on the Hare House scoreboard, also thanks to High Depot. Long ball, proving ball, inside 50, to the back, and again cleaned up very cleverly by Carews, who's done a good job across half-back today. The run of Pousty again down the line, been one of these team's better players today. Unfortunately, they couldn't quite take the mark, Easton. Now getting on the end of it is Leeton. Bart Leeton kicks to an open goal. It's a bouncing ball. Oh, did he get an unkind bounce? No, it just hit the post and deviated away. That's why he didn't touch it in the end. The defender right on the line for Easton in Brava. 6-9-45 to 1-5-11 down at the Greensboro end margin, 34 points. Less than 10 minutes remaining in the quarter. Short ball, fisted away, looking for a Eastern player to take the mark. In the end, they had to go for the punch, but turned over once more. Pavis gets it inside 50. Leeton's there again. He picks it up after his first attempt was unsuccessful, and he spiral punts it. Was there going to be a free kick, or was there a touch? As the field umpire and goal umpire confer, we'll wait, touched. 6-10-46 to 1-5-11 on the Hare House scoreboard, 35-point lead. Starting to get a little bit nippy up here in the grandstand. So back into play, Ivanovic, long ball to the outer side of the ground. Fisted away by one of the smallest players out there, doing a good job to get a hand on that was Plutt of Eastern. Through the mud patch. They work hard to win possession again. Hamilton of Yarra, nice kick. And picks out Robbins, who takes the mark. Attacking side of the wing, goes high. 3-on-1 against Yarra. Try and mark that young fella. Under immense pressure, Parisi wasn't going to mark it when you're outnumbered like that. And a nice little ball finds Brava in the back pocket. He's a good left foot. He'll launch it long. Wobbly ball to the half-back line. Smith-Stecker goes up, can't mark it. Off hands, good roving by Kai Parker, who's a good player. He did well to get it on the rove and hit out a teammate who takes the mark, and this is Sam Gopher. Marks at centre half forward, 40 from goal. Looking for their first goal of the second half, Yarra Junior Footy League. They lead at the moment by 35 points. Inside the last 7 minutes of the third term. Gopher, that kick is coming back, or was it touched on the line? No, touched over the line. It was heading right, then it veered straight through the middle, and the defenders couldn't get back on time. And another behind on the board. Another goal on the board, I should say. So the first goal of the second half for the Yarra Junior Footy League, 7-10-52. Eastern Footy League, 1-5-11. 41-point lead. as we get ready for the under-19 encounter. 6 minutes remaining. Thanks to Brad and to Aaron Bailey and the team for allowing us to be here today for the coverage of the Carnival. Matches at Ford Park as well and at other venues. Western Region Footy League involved in it at Eston District. Eastern, of course. Riddle, that played the first game today. Spills out now. And again, they've got loose men everywhere. Wilson's been a good player, vice-captain. Got on the end of that chain of hand passing from the middle of the ground. Kick towards half forward on the outer side for Yarra. And then there's going to be a ball up just in front of the Eastern coaching dugout. I was going to say Hawthorn there, because of course they're wearing the Hawthorn colours. What a great win that was against Brisbane. Learn to play at the MCG. Brisbane, they want to win the flag. Chambers receives the outlet hand pass for the turnover in the middle. It's not going to be claimed as a mark though. Purser does well to lay a tackle and force another turnover for Eastern. They get it to half forward. White gets in a position, paddles in front, has an opponent pressing on him, putting pressure on him and Toby Callahan. Again, Purser Jude goes in, looking for control of the football, but a teammate caught one nearby, and he'll be the recipient of that free kick, and that's Jordan Knapp. Knapp's right of centre, half forward, and looking for their second goal, and to cut the margin to 35 points inside the last 5 minutes of the third quarter on the Hare House scoreboard. 1-5-11 to 7-10, 52. And Knapp, well, he doesn't kick that very well at all. He was off the back foot a bit. And he missed by a fair way and really just snuck it in for a behind on the right-hand side as we check the score again. 1-6-12 to 7-10, 52. Yarra's defence has been okay. High ball towards the broadcast side of the ground. Getting up. Couldn't bring the mark down. Brava. Antonellis does well to rove. Oh, gee, Vervoort, he was sandwiched between a couple of opponents. And then trying to pounce on the loose ball with Sam Pappas. He socketed away as a nice kick had come down the line from Rosetsky. Been a pretty solid play across half-back today for Yarra. Vervoort was one of the main reasons why they got away in that second quarter. Streeted their opponents. He kicked 3 goals. Tap down. And he receives a hand pass. Van Hartem drives inside 50, almost a good mark. Well played to get a hand pass out, Pousey. And his teammate, Leeton, gets a kick. But it's turned over in the back pocket by the Eastern side again. Wobbly ball towards the wing. Finds the sanctuary of the boundary line. Johnny Beckwith, that's the way he used to play. Melbourne best and fairest in 57. 5-time premiership star. Over 170 games. Tap down again. Looking to get a hand pass out. They're just under immense pressure here. They've ramped up the pressure after a sluggish start to this quarter, Yarra. Making it tough for the ball carrier or the ball receiver to get any sort of fluency going. Tap down. Quick kick. Comes out from Rosevsky as he won the clearance, but a turnover at half-back again. The defence has been reasonably resolute. Easton. Kick down the line. Need more players at ground level to win the footy, and they do on this occasion. But kicking into bodies as he received an inside ball was Fitzsimmons of Eastern. And just over 2 minutes left in this third quarter. 1 quarter to go, and then the under-14 game to come after that. Toss back into play. Good contest. Bit of tackling, bit of clamouring. 52 plays 12. Thrown up again. Again, another very good tackle. 2-man tackling by Easton. Fitzsimmons, one of those. Not allowing Yarra to get through. Van Hartem on the outside. Taken by Reed. Skids a kick to half forward for Yarra. Knocked back by desperate defence of Easton. Very scrambly at the moment, all happening on that outer side of the ground. Just attacking side of the wing for Yarra again. We've got about a minute left in the third quarter. 52-12 on the Hare House scoreboard for High Depot. Van Harden wins again. Did he shove an opponent in the back? He did. And Smith second with the free kick. Kicks it low and flat. Quite poorly actually for Easton, getting that free kick in the ruck. And it rolls away out of bounds. Meekly on that wing. Finag Park, the venue in Watsonia for our 3 games today. The under-14 First Division coming up next. Van Harden wins it down. Pousty at the drop. Spins in and out of tackles. Handballs on the outside. Quick kick inside 50. He got the hand pass out to Pappas, who again wasn't able to find a target. It was intercepted by Easton, who elect to go in the same direction they've gone for most of the quarter, that outer side of the ground. So 3-quarter time for High Depot and Hare House on the Hare House scoreboard. Yarra Junior Football League, 40 points in front, 7-10-52, and they lead the Eastern Football League 1-6-12. Last quarter coming up shortly.
Sinead Plunkett, St Mary's.
Chloe Chesser, St Mary's. Is it a boy?
No.
Girl?
Yeah.
Footy player?
No.
Do they have blonde hair?
No.
Do they have brown hair?
Yeah.
Do I know them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they our age?
No.
Are they way older?
Not way older.
I don't know. I give up.
Beyonce. Is it a girl?
No.
Are they famous for, like, sporting?
Yes.
Do they play AFL?
Yes.
Do they play for Brisbane?
No.
Carlton?
No.
Paddy Cripps?
I said
no. Bailey Smith?
No. We're just thinking of the hot ones, aren't we?
Do they still play?
Yeah.
Are they a captain? I don't know captains anyway. Do they play for Melbourne?
No.
Do they play for North?
No.
West Coast?
No.
Suns?
No.
Essendon?
No.
Richmond?
Yes.
Oh, is it Dusty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get your game face on.
The current footy landscape requires more from coaches than ever before. With so much going on, it can be difficult to keep up. That's why the Rookie Me team has developed RM Coach, the AFL accredited coaching platform to help coaches stay organised, educated and on top of their game. Check out coach.rookieme.com. RM Coach, evolve the game.
Congratulations, you got the job. I just got off the phone with my client and I couldn't wait to call you and tell you. I know this has been your dream job for some time, so you can have a better sense of work-life balance and actually get to spend more time with your kids. I'm genuinely so excited for you. Congratulations again, Sophie.
Collar. Recruit a better way.
Hi, Luke Beveridge here. Coaching has its rewards, but it also has its challenges. So thank you for taking on this important role. To assist the coaching community further, we're excited to introduce you to Rookie Me, the official coaching technology partner of the AFL. The Rookie Me team have developed RM Coach, an innovative online coaching platform for AFL accredited coaches. RM Coach hosts an extensive library of
Well, welcome back for the last quarter. I've got another guest from the Yarra Junior Footy League in the second division game from the Bulleen Templestowe team, Nico Dodorico. I got it right, Nico, didn't I? I don't think I got it right when I called you earlier today, so I do apologise for that. Welcome. Last quarter here, 7-10-52, 1-6-12, under 15 first division game. Good performance by your boys a bit earlier today.
Yeah, it was a good win.
What was the highlight of it, do you reckon?
I just thought we moved the ball very well. We come off a pretty tough loss on Saturday, so it was good to bounce back.
How did you feel playing 2 games in 3 days? I mean, you're fit young men, aren't you? But it's a lot of footy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm surprised how the body held up. It was actually pretty good, so yeah, it was good.
And obviously they'd struggled a little bit, but they put a bit of pressure on you, didn't they?
Yeah, they were pretty good opposition. I mean, it wasn't easy the whole day, so yeah, it was good.
And what did you learn about your footy and playing in the Interleague match?
It's just good to play with, some good kids, It really makes you have to stand up a bit more.
Right, and do you think it'll certainly help you for your club footy for the rest of the year?
100%.
Yeah.
Things you take out of it will probably benefit the club footy level.
What's the best thing you've taken out of it, you think?
Probably being clean and driving with your legs.
Yeah, well, they all talk about driving with your legs. I mean, I know even at AFL level, I mean, David King's, that's his big phrase at the moment, isn't it? The leg driver. So it obviously will help you with your fitness as well. I presume the training has been at a slightly different level to what you're used to at your club, Bulleen Templestowe?
Yeah, pretty tough training. It's good, good different drills, different learnings, so yeah.
Excellent. And obviously getting to know, I spoke to Orlando before, your Bulleen Templestowe teammate and your teammate in the second division team here is the first division team just share the footy around on that outer side. That ball's been out there the entire day. Pousty gets run down. And he just said it's good to get to know the other players from the other teams who are involved in the Yarra Junior Football League. I mean, you know them a bit because you played against them, but you have to get to know them intimately. Do you think, Nico, that is going to help you when you might take on a few of them as the season continues, especially if you're lucky enough to play finals later in the year, knowing a little bit more about their strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah, 100%. That definitely help. You know what they like to do, you know what they can't do, so you can definitely feed off that. Excellent.
And playing on different grounds outside these grounds, where did you play Saturday? Played down at Southern Metro, didn't you?
Yeah, Oakley. Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't a bad ground.
What, the Oakley Chargers ground?
Nah, not on that one, but it was some other.
Right.
I forgot the name.
Okay. So, yeah, and they're a pretty good side, weren't they?
Yeah, they were a good side. I think they jumped us early. I think we were a bit tired from the drive. It was a bit of an early start, so, yeah.
Excellent. All right, mate. Well, thanks so much for joining us. How do you, just before I let you go, how do you reckon Bulleen Templestowe will go in your quest in the finals?
Yeah, we're doing all right, so hopefully we can be a contender this year.
Still a long way to go, but you'll be right. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Good on you, Nico.
Thanks.
Nico Dodorico joining us. Good to have him part of our commentary. And they've got a shot at goal here through Vavut, who was very, very good in the second quarter. Probably blew this game apart in a lot of ways. Had a quiet third quarter, but the lead's 39 points. And it's 7-10-52 to 1-7-13. And he shot a goal there, misses to the left-hand side at the Bundoora end. And we are, 4 minutes into the third quarter. Thanks to Brad from the Yarra Junior Footy League for organising these interviews. We'll get a few more as the day progresses. The under-14 first division coming up soon after this game is over, which should result in another win, make it 2 from 3 like under-15 second division for the firsts. As a nice little kick. Comes out from McCardle. High ball from Easton at the back. Trying to charge his way through was Radkovic. His handball was charged down. Picked up on the outside for Easton by Plutt. He's only a slip of a lad. Finds the man who's kicked their goal, Bartlett. He goes to centre half forward now. And running onto the footy is Fitzsimmons. Handball now to Garrett, who was good early. Gets tangled as he gets his boot to ball, but the good news for him and for Easton, it's found a target fortuitously. And there'll be a shot at goal here for Sam Devers. 1-7-13 to 7-10-52. Harehouse scoreboard. Nearly 5 minutes gone in the final quarter for High Depot. And we've got an opportunity here for the second goal to go on the board for Easton. They've kept at it all day. I think the defence has held up pretty well. And that's a lovely long kick. It just fades away at the last minute at the Greensboro end here at Watsonia at Binnack Reserve. It's 1-8-14, 7-10-52. Margin 38 points. So back into play. High ball to the broadcast side. And trying to get a hand pass through traffic is Alcott. And does. And then there's another flying shot from the Eastern team, but another behind. So 1-9-15. They've had 10 scoring shots to 17. And they played on straight away, Yarra Juniors, so they've got to go back and have another kick. Been going the outer side all day. Tyler Hamilton's been a solid play. He likes to go towards Leeton. Too long for him. Smallest man there. Down the middle. Punch back by Alcock. Inside 50. Can they get an opportunity here? Garrett off the edge of the boot. Oh, poster from White, who arrived late. And they're doing a lot of relentless attacking here inside 50 at the Greensboro end. Easton, 1-10-16, 7-10-52. Harehouse scoreboard, 36-point lead. Hamilton again back towards the wing. Pack collapses, slips to the back. Grabbed by Hanley. Gets a hand pass out now to Smith-Stecker. And then to Garrett, who swung around in a tackle and he turns it over. And getting involved is Sammy Pappas. And he delivers to the wing on the outer side. Pousty, nice kick. Picks out a teammate who'll run onto it now. This is Parisi. Parisi kicks long. Can he get there, Vavut? Player, though, in front of him. Looking to trap it and trap it nicely is Gill. And then he can't get decent possession on the footy. Eventually they find a way out. High ball out towards the wing. And I thought there might have nearly been a mark there to Yarra. Player taking an tackle and then holding the ball. Gee, I was a little bit unlucky, I thought, against Anastopoulos. Playing on quickly now. Smith-Stecker, a high ball towards full forward. Hamilton's there. Knocks it to ground, but unfortunately chipping in as far as Yarra's concerned to kick the goal that they so thoroughly deserved. Easton, who've been pestering and peppering for a large portion of the quarter. And they managed to recover the better. And the goal is on the board. And it comes from the boot of Harry Ryan. 2-10-22, 7-10-52, margin 30 points. The only two goals, or two of the three goals of the last quarter have come from the boot of Easton, and they cut the margin to 30 points. On the Harehouse scoreboard, a lot of behinds as well. Van Harden wins it down for Yarra. Quick kick out of the middle, a high ball towards half forward, bouncing in front of Vavut. Again, taken by Antonolis. He gets upended. He goes in again, runs into an opponent, Vavut. His handball is almost charged down from behind. Getting a boot to ball is McCardle into the middle of the ground, in the sloppy part of the ground. And there will be a throw up once more. Under 11 and a half remaining. Smith-Stecker wins it down for Eastern. Van Harden, though, will get a free kick for shepherding in the ruck. And he's been another willing contributor today for the Yarra team. He hits a target on the outer side. Kai Parker, who's been good. And they'll drive it long inside 50. No one can mark it. Spills to the back. Picked up cleverly. And a lovely ball. Lovely vision. Finds Baldak, who marks slightly right of centre half forward. So we'll see if Baldak, the famous name Baldock was, Peter Piper picks a pickle. Swings through the footy on the left and kicks a great goal. Good setup too inside 50. Good use of the footy. 8-10-58. Baldak goals. 2-10-22. Harehouse scoreboard. And it was a lovely pinpoint pass that came from the boot of Max Downs to set up that goal for Baldak of Yarra Juniors. So they've been impressive today, Yarra Juniors. They'll be very happy with the way they've performed. First two games, looking to make it 3 from 3 and remain undefeated in the under-14 comp. Ball comes out of the middle again. Driving it long inside 50 again is Antonellis. Nearly best on ground for mine for Yarra. Off the pack, picked up. He did well to spin in and out of tackles as he roved it to a treat, Pappas, and then didn't panic as he went back, looking for a better target because he had opponents around him. It would have been, well, if he had to kick that goal, it would have been sensational. But he just decided, I'm going to do the team thing. I'm going to find a teammate who might be further out, might be on an angle, and might be in a defensive location to me, but he might be a chance. 45 out. And that misses to the left-hand side. Kafiso missed that one. Back into play. Alcott in short. Shares it with Tanovic. Or Ivanovic, I should say. And then Hanley. But that's turned over in the middle of the ground again. Pousty gets the hand pass out. They charge through the middle with numbers galore through Kai Parker, who's had a big influence too. But it rolls out of bounds and hits that behind post, which is shaking like it did at Windy Hill all those years ago when Lee Matthews broke it in half. 1982, 41 years ago. The great man, still playing great footy at the time. Tapped down again. Robbins did the ruck work there, scored the first goal of the game for Yarra Juniors. 8-11-59, 2-10-22, margin 37 points, under 8 minutes remaining. Handball comes out. Ivanovic gets the outlet hand pass and kicks Easton towards the wing. Kai Parker nearly stumbles. He does well to beat his opponent, and he manages to beat him off in the end, and Ryan just slips over in short to my little man, Barty Leeton. Love that name. He goes long inside 50, looking for someone to mark. Cart emerging. Good crumbing by Easton. On the outside, Alcock, who's been a good player today. The player that did well to do the crumbing was Divas. But the kick has turned over, and at half-back they've got numbers. Good play to avoid tackles was Callaghan, who's cleaned up neatly and nicely today for Yarra. Kick towards the wing, and it'll go against Garrett, who's saying he just went to try and take the mark. He's given away a free kick, got into the smalls of the back of his opponent, Pappas. Pappas kicks to half forward. Finger-tipping attempt to mark. Lawrence not able to get there. Getting back, Garrett. Kicks across the face for Easton. Turnover. Good play by Rzewski. Rzewski, though, didn't quite find what he was looking for and went back by hand. But in the end, they do find what they're looking for. Great U2 song. Great finish there by the Yarra Juniors. And they get another one on the board, and it comes from the boot of Charlie Anastopoulos. So finishing off nicely now the home side here at Vinac Reserve. 9:11.65, 2:10.22 Harehouse scoreboard and also High Depot. And just under 6 minutes remaining. Thrown up in the middle. And held up. It'll be a secondary ball up. Trying to win the contest was Thomas Reid. Tapped down again. Alcock. He's on the defensive side. Has had a good day today for Easton. And also charging out of the contest. He's been really, really good today in Chambers. Back to Alcock again. What a kick that is. Beautiful left foot kick, isn't he? He uses the footy nicely and in space. He finds a target who takes the mark at half forward. And this is McConnell. Ryan McConnell on an angle, about a 40 to 45 degree angle. He'll kick from right on the edge of 50. Looking for his team's third goal. And it is narrow the whole way and actually hits the behind post. Flush on top. For an out of bounds on the full. 65 to 22. Inside the last 5 minutes. High ball. Smith-Steck has taken some marks. At the back, Garrett on the crumb. Out of bounds on the full again, on the left foot. Reid. High ball for Yarra. Trying to get up, and Antonolis. He should have gone for the punch because the man in front will be paid every time. And that's Garrett. Arguably his team's best. Nice kick. Finds his teammate in Plutt. Plutt goes quickly. Went for a short pass. Maybe should have gone longer. Tidied up at the back by Hamilton. Been a solid, resolute, robust defender. All those words. He's done a good job today for the Yarra team. But good effort by the Eastern side to just get the numbers there. Right on attacking 50 and get it back inside 50. Ryan, who kicked the last goal for them, overruns it. And they have numbers galore, Yarra. Getting a hand pass out. Good defensive work by Collins. Kick towards the half-back line. And now Kafiso does well to kick into the middle of the ground. Vervoort's got a player loose. If he can get to him, he can. Pappas. Handball's on the outside now. They can start veering their way through Parker. Parker's kick is okay. Pousty charges after it now. Overruns it slightly. Has time. And then his hand pass, well, is overcooked. But running back on it is Robbins. Robbins in short again. Parker, one of the best, takes the mark as they lower the eyes cleverly. They overused it a bit, but they had enough space and enough time as Easton was sort of trying to guard space. He goes for a little kick. He pulled the kick a bit. In the end, I'm not sure whether he meant it or not, but because it was one of those little stabbing kicks, but it found a teammate on the half volley who roosted it long and put it out of bounds on the full of the Bundoora end. That, of course, was Vervoort. In short again, Garrett liked his game. Feeds over the top, out of sight of the ground. Hanley, kick, not great, affected late. And it'll be a boundary throw-in between half-back and wing for Easton. 9:11.65, 2:10.22. Harehouse scoreboard. Smith-Steck, he's been a good player today for Easton. Garrett, I've mentioned, has played well. Like the game of the Rover, Ashton Chambers as well. Alcock's got a lot of the footy, so has this man Vervoort. As again, they delivered well by foot and by hand. He goes in short. Pousey's kick doesn't find a target, and the man that they were looking for was Downs. Did well to set up a teammate before for a goal. One down in the ruck by Parker. Loved his game for Yarra. And then there's a hurried shot which is out of bounds on the full at the Bundoora end. So dying stages of this game. Be happy with the way they've played, Yarra, in the first two games today. Oh, nearly a turnover here. The kick across the face was taken after he dropped the mark, but then he turned it over and it's picked up and taken off the edge of the boot. Inside attacking 50 by Ratkovic. Another one who's had a good day. So just mucking it up with disposal inside 50 at times today, Easton. And Yarra able to make them pay with the 10th goal. 10-11-71, 2-10-22. Going to be a very similar margin to the first game in second division and the under-15s in first division. 30 seconds remaining, so a 49-point advantage. Thanks to Aaron Bailey. He's giving me the team lists for the next game. The under-14s to complete a big day of footy. Tap down again, Parker. At the burst, Garrett, been great. Did well to read that superbly. Ran off the edge of the square. Kicks inside 50. One of the last acts of the day. Can they get a goal? Handball comes out. Chance for a shot at goal here by Ryan McConnell. And they get a goal right on the siren. That'll help their cause. 3-10-28, 10-11-71. Margin 43 points on the Hare House and High Depot scoreboard. So a big win for Yarra. They've won the under-15 games today, first and second division. They'll be very happy with that performance. Had a lot of good players. Pappas was very good. And Tonellos set the tone early with his defensive actions. Like the game in the ruck of Van Hartem at times. Hamilton solid down back. Gafer as well. Pousty gave them run on the wing. Kafiso was good. And, of course, finishing it off up forward, especially, he had a purple patch here in the second quarter, was Vervoort. He played a fine game too. Robbins kicked a goal early, and they were just well served by a number of very good players today. And probably Kai Parker was nearly their best player. He was brilliant with his run off half-back and through the middle of the ground and his two-way running. And Leeton gave them plenty of opportunity to get the footy on the wing as well. So that was a good performance. As far as Easton's concerned, I thought their best player was Garrett, who time and time again helped them across half-back when they were in some trouble. Good use of the footy by Alcock as well off half-back. Smirk at times drifted into the game. And they also got good service from one of their smaller rovers in Chambers. And even in the ruck too, Smith Secker was pretty good, took some good marks. So good win in the end for the Yarra Juniors. And we'll have the last game of the day in nice sunshine here at Binnack Reserve. Nice sunshine at the moment. The under-14 first division game. And that'll be up very, very shortly between Easton and also Yarra Juniors. But 49-point win in the under-15 first division game to Yarra Juniors over Easton. Back shortly.